Hey everyone, bit of a different video today. I haven't had much in terms of content come out, and so I thought I would just kind of play Minecraft and talk and call that a video. So yeah, I want to talk about something I recently kind of have been thinking about in terms of YouTube and I guess content creation or something, and that's the importance of goals. Goals are kind of what drive us as human beings to do things. Hang on, why is my frame rate so low? Anyway, goals are something we have in life, whether we intend to or not. Everyone has something they want to do, sometimes with or without a deadline. It's just things we want to do. And for me, in terms of YouTube, the goal I had probably for the longest amount of time was to get monetized, you know, with like AdSense and everything. Something I always wanted. Not that I wanted to be like a famous millionaire. I mean, I wouldn't say no to that. I don't think anybody would. You know, just to the point where I could upload a video, maybe make some cash on it, and then use that money to make more videos. That was kind of the goal for like the longest time, was to just do that. Again, maybe not for a living, but just like if I upload a video, right? And I don't really know the numbers you have to pull in order to do this, but upload a video and say it makes like $100. Like, okay, I can spend a lot of that money to, you know, commission an editor to help me make the next one, or commission an artist to do thumbnails. I'm very fortunate. A good friend of mine, her name is Ollie. She's a very talented artist, and she's done a lot of my thumbnails. Any of the ones that have like, you know, art in them, they were done by her, and I'm very lucky to have that. Anyway, that's kind of my logic with like, if I earned money on this channel, was I would put it back into the channel. You know, that's kind of like the Mr. Beast logic of it. Obviously not as extreme, but he would take all of his money made from a sponsorship or an ad and just put it in the next video so he could do something bigger and greater next time. I kind of wanted to do that, but with my content on like a smaller scale, sort of. Which is why I was always kind of hesitant to chase like trends and stuff. I'm not going to say I've never done it. I have definitely uploaded videos before just because it was like popular. And that's not a bad thing. I think there's kind of a misconception around content creation where it's like, oh, you have to do it for fun. It can't be something you chase like for money or for a goal. It has to be purely out of passion. And I think there's some truth to that, but I also think that's not true. I think you can make good content and say, hey, I want to make money off of this. Say to about Mr. Beast, and I know that's kind of like a bad example to use on this current day because there's a lot of shit going on around him right now, and that's not really what I'm here to talk about. But just he always, if you look at his early stuff, he was always like, okay, how can I maximize the retention of a video or get this to be seen by the most amount of people? And that's not necessarily a bad thing to have, because that kind of goes and inspires his content. Again, I know, bad example to use today. Maybe there's a better one I just can't think of right now, but that's kind of what I've always thought of. Again, my goal for the longest time was to get monetized, and guess what? I got it. I had some videos do very, very well by my standards, and now the channel is monetized, which is awesome, and I'm very grateful for that. But at the same time, it's like, well, what do I do from here? Again, I've technically been uploading YouTube videos for like 10 years, but I don't really count like my early stuff. It's you know, really 2021. Okay, let me back up. 2018 is when I started Twitch streaming. I was a senior in high school. I might have been a junior at the time, but I started streaming on Twitch. And then in 2020, I got my computer. I got like a new computer that could really handle streaming and also video editing. And that was when I first started trying to upload videos on the regular. You know, that was like the early like Minecraft stuff. That was the 3D World Let's Play with my friends. Oh, this is a nice little area. I think I'm gonna build a house here. That's when I started doing that. And 2021, really going to 2022, was a pretty rough year for me. I had started working a full-time job that I didn't really want, it was kind of put upon me, and I only stuck with it because I'm like, oh, this is a really good opportunity. So I have to work this job. And I think if I could go back, I don't know if I would do anything differently. I try not to get too hung up on that mindset because it can lead to some pretty negative thoughts. It was a rough year for me. I don't think it reflected in my content, which is what I wanted. Like, I did not want it to reflect on my content, so it's a good thing. But you can see when I don't upload for like a few months, that's why, because I was so busy and like overwhelmed with stuff. So it took me, technically 2021 is when I started uploading for real, and then 2021, 2, 3, 4, we're a little bit over halfway through 2024. So about 3 years to get monetized, which, you know, some people can start a channel and have it at 1,000 subs and all the watch hours in like a month or less even, you know, because people are just that good and that dedicated to it. I never put that much into it because these videos were always, yes, they were for the purposes of gaining views and whatnot, but also just because I wanted to, what's the word? Sorry, it's so dark. It's dark and I can't think. I don't think that makes any sense. Oh, God, I turned all the wood into... Okay, sorry guys, we're gonna be in the darkness for a little bit. Let me, I'll cut back when I have some torches. Okay, all right, we've got some light now. That's good. I'm gonna just kind of start filling this area in over here. Oh yeah, it took me a while to get it monetized, which was fine. You know, I could have definitely like not uploaded for a while, but then still edited videos and then just like bulk uploaded them all in like 1 month, and YouTube would have seen I was getting a lot of views. Like, I think that's kind of how you have to do it if you want to do it quickly, is to just upload a lot of stuff very consistently and in large numbers. YouTube has definitely become a little bit more about quantity than quality. What the? Jesus. Oh wait, this is beta, I can do that. Okay. That scared me, and the lag spike was not helping. Let me make a sword and like a door too. Look at this. Ah, shit. Okay, that was scary. Oh. Okay. This game's kind of scary, guys. It's... Oh, son of a gun. Yeah, it might be over. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Oh, is that it? Oh my god, if that's it and then I die, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, I think that's it. I think... I mean, here's... Oh! Yes. Okay. Alright. Awesome. Ooh, okay. Sorry to be super lame, guys, but... like, what choice do I have? It's over. Where the fuck is it? Okay. Ooh, okay, yeah, you can... Don't left click on those. Aha. Ooh, I need that. Wait. I have enough. Do that. Oh, I didn't get the wood. Guys, I don't care. Just... Oh, no. Oh, there's another one. God, those blow up a lot more. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay, that was stressful. Okay, now I can die and I don't care. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that it feels like I achieved my goal of getting monetization, and I don't know where to go from here. I mean, the answer is obvious, right? Just keep making content, and then every once in a while I'll, you know, it'll do well and I'll get a decent amount of money. That's like, it's like, duh, like so many people would like to be in just my position where I have like the bare minimum to have monetization unlocked. Because the thing they don't tell you about YouTube is that, you know, I can unlock monetization. I can have all these videos get like 10,000 views or whatever. And then once you get it, like those videos, they don't produce the money anymore for that. Not unless like it's a viral video and it's gonna have a shelf life of literally forever. Another thing that doesn't help is sort of the lack of content. If you've watched videos on my channel, you know that a majority of them, like I'm gonna say 90% of them, are me and my friends. And my friends right now are either busy or they just don't feel like being, my co-host in these videos, or however you want to put it, which is totally fine. I don't fault them at all. Well, I fault them a little bit because they're just playing like Genshin Impact when they could be watching me play Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know. And like, that's fine, but then the onus is on me to make content. And it's hard. Like, I'm struggling to just talk in this video right now on my own. I think I've gotten better at it, but what really helps me when I need to talk to myself is when I'm streaming. That's why you'll notice when I do have solo videos, they're pretty much just me either like live stream highlights, or they're like a pre-written script that I wrote out. But I kind of hate script writing. It's very difficult. It's the reason why DonoDeluxe Direct does not have a lot of videos, even though I really am passionate about that channel. I just don't have a good, process for making them. So yeah, that's something I definitely need to work on. I don't really know what the point of this video is. I'm not trying to like beg for your attention. I guess the real purpose of it is I need a video out this week because I really want to get back into uploading at least once a week. But I don't have any footage. That's not true, actually. I have some very big videos planned. But the problem with working on big videos is that like it feels like, I don't know. The video I spent probably the most time on, well, I don't know about time, but like effort, was the Splatoon 3 single player video that I uploaded in 2022 or 3, whenever Splatoon 3 came out. And I love that video. It is probably like top 3 of the videos I've made. Put a lot of effort into it, and it did okay. It got a decent amount of numbers for what my channel was at the time, but it didn't feel like the work I put in was proportional to what I directly got out of it, if that makes sense. And that just makes it kind of, I don't know, I guess a bit harder. That, and I really like interacting with comments, or like you guys who watch this stuff. That's a really big part of why I enjoy doing this, because it's just nice seeing people say like, oh, hey, I didn't know this port of Mario 64 existed, or I'm gonna play Sonic Rush now because your video made me want to. Like stuff like that is really cool. I like hanging out with you guys in the Discord server. I don't talk about it a lot in my videos, even though it's in the description of all of them, but I do have a Discord server. I've had one for several years. And it's a lot of fun. It's kind of a smaller community, but that's fine. I wouldn't want it any other way. This breaks leaves really fast. That's good. But yeah, I'm going to try and upload more. The big thing, I was kind of talking about this with the full-time job earlier, but I just don't have the time. I don't have a lot of free time. I work 5 days a week, right? 8 hours a day, and I work nights. So what ends up happening is I wake up around like 10 to noonish. And maybe I'll do some stuff like around the house, or I'll edit a bit, depends on my day. But then I'll go to work from like 3, usually I'll get in around like 3 or 5, and I won't get home till like midnight, 1 a.m. And by the time that happens, right, because I'm going to work, I don't commit to doing anything like too major, right? Like I won't go out with friends. I won't do anything, because I really hate the feeling of, oh guys, I have to go now or I will be late for work. But then when I get home, I'm too tired to do anything. Like, I might play video games, maybe, but I kind of just want to go home and like sleep or watch TV if I'm not like sleepy tired. And so what ends up happening is when I reflect on my day, it's like, yeah, I went to work, that's important. Maybe I did 1 or 2 things, but it just feels like I kind of wasted it. And that's what I felt like for like 2 months now. The last time I felt like this was when I had my last full-time job, and I was working, I think that was 4 days a week, but there were still full days. And so I got another job. I got a job where I worked at home, and that was nice because I would be working, but I could be right next to my computer and maybe have like a video that I'm working on, or watch anime like when I have pauses. If you've ever worked in like a call center or a customer service job, there are like times where you just do literally nothing. And when I'm at home, I can do stuff like that. I can also do stuff like laundry, like stuff that's still productive. When I'd get like a lunch break from work, I wouldn't eat. I would, clean my room or something. I left that job because the job I'm at now, I'm a lot more passionate for, and I got tired of the old one that was so repetitive. And I don't regret it, but there are things about it I definitely miss. I'm not gonna worry about making this pretty. Anyway, so I get like 2 days a week where I'm not working. And one of those weeks I usually go out and do stuff with like friends. And then the other day I'll try to be like productive around the house. I'll go shopping, you know, stuff like that. Which doesn't really leave me a day for myself. The answer to that is I probably need to like take some time off work because I'm feeling burned out on like life right now, and that's not good. So yeah, I don't really know what the solution is, but I will maybe come up with one, or if, I don't know. Anyone who made it into this far into the video, that I'm gonna be honest, this video is probably gonna get like 12 views, and YouTube's gonna see me upload this right after my Danganronpa video that didn't do so hot, and then it's gonna be like, wow, this guy's channel sucks, and then I will just never get put in the algorithm again. But you know, whatever. But yeah, if anyone has any, I don't know, it doesn't have to be advice. Maybe if anyone's ever been through something similar to this, whether or not you make content or you work a lot or whatever, if anyone's been through anything like this, I'd love to hear, you know, you go on about that in the comments. I promise this isn't like a engagement bait thing. I think I could genuinely benefit hearing from people who have gone through a similar experience, if you're comfortable sharing. Anyway, I will probably never make a video in this Minecraft world again, so say your goodbyes. I'm gonna get, it's probably a good thumbnail. See, even when I'm making a video that's not for content, I gotta think about the thumbnails. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.